Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a little chit chat get ready with me on this look right here. It's kind of like a cranberry-ish, I feel like it's kind of a Thanksgiving dinner sort of vibe with like the color. I know my boyfriend, and when I've done Thanksgiving with his family, they always have like that cranberry sauce in like slices. It's so weird, I've never even seen that before, but I feel like that is kind of the look that this reminds me of. Sorry, daughter, she's just crawling everywhere. That's a new development. She's just been crawling. She's under my chair. Oh, she's so white. But what was I saying? You're just interrupting me. Yeah, so we're doing a chit chat get ready video on this look right here. I kind of talk about just a bunch of random shit, what I've been doing, kind of her, some things that annoy me. So if you want to just like waste some time, watch the video, learn how to do this look, then keep on watching. Oh, before I let y'all go or we move into the chit chat part, don't forget to subscribe. She said don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and like this video if you want to see more. So now we're done. Now we're done. Hey guys, so I already started with this eye done, and we're gonna go ahead and do this eye. It's been a while since I've been back on the camera. Just been super busy, so I thought I'd do just a short, hopefully it's short, little chit chat get ready with me. We'll see how it goes, but we're gonna go ahead and start. I wanted to do sort of a fall look, and I got inspired by this color here in the Jawbreaker palette. This one right here is kind of like a cranberry color, and I thought that was very appropriate for fall. It's November 2nd now when I'm filming, so I feel like it just kind of fits the theme, and I wanted to do a little bit, something a little bit different, but you know, dramatic, because I haven't done dramatic in a while. So we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm just gonna be taking this shade right here. I'm not gonna name the names just because I don't have time to look at it, so just stick with something similar if you want to do this look. So it's just this kind of peachy tone right here from the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star, if you don't know. But taking it on a blending brush, I'm just gonna pop that into crease. I already did my base. It was just concealer and some translucent powder to set it. But yeah, so what is up, guys? My baby is currently sleeping. My other one is in his room, just chilling, playing his game. So I have a little bit of downtime finally. That's kind of the reason why I haven't really been uploading and stuff. It's just gotten really busy with the baby, and I've been having a hard time trying to find a balance between being a mom, taking care of her, and then also being able to film my videos. So it's been hard. Especially she's been teething for the past like few months, and it's just gotten worse this past week. She hasn't been she's been really whiny this past week, and then I had like other stuff that I had to do this week that was just really put me in a bad mood. So yeah, she's been really whiny and clingy to me, so it's just been difficult. And you know, trying to get cleaning done and everything else that I need to do while she's sleeping every other day is just really hard because I have so much shit to do and she wants me with her 24/7, so it's just been hard. So anyways, now we're gonna take this shade right here, just like a brown mocha kind of color, and we're gonna pop that into the crease as well with a more defined brush. But so Halloween was a few days ago. I absolutely loved our costumes this year. We dressed up as the Flintstones. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen all of us as the Flintstones. The baby was, what was her name? Pebbles. Bryson was Bam Bam. I was Wilma. Blake was Fred. It was really cute. Most of our costumes were homemade except for Blake's. I did buy his. But I did mine. It was just like a tank dress that I cut up. Could have done it better, but I didn't have any time. Then me and my sister did Bryson's little caveman shorts, because all the costumes that I saw for Bam Bam, either like on Etsy they had the ones that I wanted, but it was only for like toddlers. They didn't have his size, which was annoying. But So that's why I decided to make them. And then my sister had conveniently just bought a sewing machine and she was learning, so that worked out really great. But yeah, and then I bought Valentina's from Etsy, and that one was homemade too, so all of them were homemade except for Blake's. But, so yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I really loved it, and I'm glad we got a good picture of all of us. I'll leave all my handles will be down below. If you don't follow me already, you should. But yeah, so now we're gonna move on to this color right here. It's actually called raspberry, so I'm gonna use that one now. Well, I'm checking on my baby. Okay, she's still asleep. So yeah, that was Halloween. We got together with all of my family, of course. I don't even know how many grandkids there are now, but that's one thing I love about our family is how many kids there are, especially for Bryson. He has a lot of kids to play with, and now Valentina. And I got a few compliments the other day when I put up a picture of, you know, my family, and everybody who saw my stories saw us all trick-or-treating and stuff, and they just gave me compliments talking about how we do everything together and how that's really great and cool. And to me, that's just like the normal. I know a lot of families though are not like that, and it sucks, but we always do everything together. We always plan to do holidays together. That's never really not been the case, and we're always hanging out in my mom's house. We see each other, except for my brother because he doesn't live here. We see each other almost every day, so we always see each other. My parents don't go that long without seeing the grandkids. The kids don't go that long without seeing their cousins. It's just really nice, and when I think about it, we are blessed to be that way, because I know a lot of families aren't that way, or certain circumstances keep them from being as close as we are, or being in each other's lives as much as we are in each other's lives. So I really like that. It was a nice compliment. It just reminds me to be thankful and thank God for that gift, because it is a gift. So yeah, now, okay, I'm gonna move on to another palette. This is a Morphe 35E palette. Let me take out the little, I hate that the sheets in there, they're not like just attached to them. I know the Natasha Denona palettes, I think that the film or the sheet with the names on it is attached to it. And I don't get why they don't just like put the names on the actual packaging, like right under the eyeshadows. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. So now I'm taking this shade right here, and I'm gonna put that on the outer V to darken it up. What brush should I use? But yeah, what else is going on in my life? Our store is doing pretty well. Getting more excited about that. Really trying to make time to get out some content. We're gonna be doing that tomorrow. Shoot some content about some new pieces we got, and just trying to build that up. It's one of our favorite things, and we eventually would like to do our own, like create our own stuff. Right now we're just picking things that we like that would fit with our style, but we would want to create and design our pieces eventually, but we've got to start somewhere. So yeah, honestly, actually that brings me up to something that really bothers me with people. You know, especially in this town, we have a small town, and you know, there's a shit ton of hairstylists, there's a shit ton of, you know, makeup artists. You know, it's a small town, so a lot of people do a lot of the same things, and it's completely okay because there's enough to go around for everybody, in my opinion. What I don't like is when people sit there and complain or want to say that they're copying you or you're copying somebody else and stuff. Like, really, come on now. There are how many people in this town? It's gonna bound to be like happen. Yeah, put your own twist on it and stuff, but you know, the same thing. You have to cut the hair the same way for certain styles. You do makeup pretty much the same way. Use the same techniques. You might like use different products or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's all the same thing. You can only do so much to make it a little bit different in your own. And like I said, there's enough for everybody to go around, so I don't know why people like to talk shit about others, or you know, worry about other people's businesses, worrying that they're gonna lose clients or whatever. If you're supposedly you know, doing well, minding your own business and whatever, then you shouldn't have time to worry about the next hairstylist, the next makeup artist. Like, who cares? Me, I don't care who else does makeup. I really don't. It doesn't affect me whether I get the client or not. It's whatever. There's plenty of people here that do makeup artists, and people are just going to recommend who they recommend. And if I book people for makeup, then that's great. If I don't, it's not a big deal for me. I'm not worried about other people stealing my business or copying me. It's just so freaking stupid, and I hate how much I hear of that kind of crap going on in this town. Because really, and then I'm not even gonna get all into it, but at the end of the day, my point is, if you're doing good, if you have your own business and you're booked and you know, whatever, don't be worrying about the next person or the other person that's starting to do the same thing you do or anything like that. Mind your own business, do your work, worry about your clients, and don't be talking about other people's business. It's as simple as that. You know, I feel like people don't have sense in this town, but whatever, that's besides the fact. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, I hate that. I really can't stand when people want to be that way. That's a little rant right there. It's just annoying when I hear that kind of crap. Like, just mind your own damn business and keep your mouth shut. How about that? Okay, I was rambling a lot, so okay. Back to my makeup real quick. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking, where to go? This shade right here is just like a matte cream shade, and I'm going to put that on the lid. I didn't want to do a shimmery shade. I wanted it to be like all matte, and then maybe the inner corner shimmery to pop. We're just going to pat that on with a shader brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the rest of my face, and then we'll go and finish the bottom part of my eyes and the rest of my eyes. So give me 1 second. All right, so now onto the face really quickly. I'm just gonna be using the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas primer. I really like this primer. So just taking it on my fingers, I'm gonna apply that pretty much to my T-zone. This really smooths out your skin and the pores, like hides them. I really like it. I have pores like right here. Center of my face, and then my nose, and I like to put it right here where my laugh lines are because I always get creasing there. Whew, sorry, where was I? think I was doing my primer, and then the baby finally woke up, so she's over there with her brother right now. Gotta speed this up. Yeah, Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, and now going in with concealer. I've been doing a new kind of routine, and this is a perfect chance to let y'all know what I've been doing. I really like this because I use as little product as possible, so I get to like make all my products last longer, and it's not like caked onto my face. So you'll see why. So first we're going to start with concealer, just doing the Tarte Shape Tape. And I don't put a lot, just whatever I need. Looking at the viewfinder right now, so yeah. So what was I going to say? I've been trying to get my baby baptized for the past like month, 2 months, and it just hasn't worked out at all. And it's very annoying because I wanted to have her baptized by the time she was like 6 months old, and she is gonna be 8 months old next month. So that's really frustrating. It just hasn't worked out with people's schedules and all that, and I don't know when I'm gonna be able to baptize her. Hopefully this month, but I don't think this month, maybe next month. But my sister is due early December. I don't know if she'll go that long, but she's due early December, so I don't even know if that's a really good option. I think maybe the end of December might be an option. I don't know, because obviously Christmas, so I just don't know. Like, I really don't know. So I'm maybe looking at like January, and then I don't know about that because I just gotta talk to the people in Clewiston because I don't know when this is gonna work. I was originally gonna do it here in my hometown, but I don't really care too much for the priest that's here. I just don't get the best vibe from him, and I know the priest that is in Clewiston because he used to be here in my town in LaBelle, and I like him a lot. He's a family friend. He's been to Mexico with my family, and I just like him a lot. I like his attitude, so I'd rather him baptize my baby because I know him and I like him, and Blake is more comfortable with him being baptized, him baptizing her too, because I know him, sorry. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But my parents brought me back the perfect, like, it's kind of like an old school, old-fashioned vintage dress, baptism dress, christening dress, whatever you want to call it, from Mexico. Is so gorgeous. That's the other thing that worries me, is because I want to make sure that it fits her. So I need to actually put it on her today, because when we first tried it on, it was still a little, she still had like room to grow into it. So I gotta make sure I do it by the time it still fits and not afterwards. So we'll see. I'm looking for, there it is. Now we're gonna go into our bronzer. I don't really contour anymore. This is all I do. I guess you can consider this contouring and bronzing. I'm not sure. But this is part of the technique. You do pretty much your concealer, your bronzer, like any creams like that first, and then apply your foundation. So you use less and it kind of all comes together and blends more seamlessly. So yeah, this is the Nude Sticks Bondi Bay Nudies All Over Face color. I really love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this out real quick. I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna speed this up. So this is how it looks. I know it looks crazy, but once we add the foundation, it's gonna all come together. So now for foundation, this is something I want to talk about too. If you hear the kids, they're out there playing, Bryson's keeping the baby occupied. So this is one I wanted to talk about too. I haven't talked about it on social yet, but it's Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. It looks like this. I love the packaging. It's so cute, and I love squeezy tubes instead of like ones. This, anyways, whatever. It's a full coverage foundation, and it's in the shade Martinique 550. They have a ton of shades too. Their shade range is really good. So all I do is just like pour a little bit. Literally, that's probably too much too, honestly. I pour that on the back of my hand, and I got this technique and like watched some videos. The one that I watched, I'll link it down below. I forgot her name, honestly, but she's kind of a new one for me, and I like her a lot. She's very realistic with like all this stuff. So I just take my foundation brush. This one's from It. It's the double-sided one. This was expensive. So I just take a little bit, and then I start patting it on the back of my hand to like kind of warm it up. And so it like takes away some of the product because I don't need that much. And this is full coverage, and I don't want it to be too full coverage. I want my skin to kind of show through and look a little bit more natural than like cakey. So then I start like stippling it on. And then I'll start going over where I bronzed. And I'm not like doing circles or anything like that. I'm just literally like stippling it on, bouncing it on, whatever you want to call it. And I'll take a little bit more. And the forehead is where I don't really like to put too, like really barely any product. I mean, it's kind of like the first thing to go. So I don't like to put too much on there. I also learned something about that from like Ariel, Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. But he doesn't really put a lot of product on the forehead on her. Okay, so you can see the difference between this side and then this side. So you can see the contour, but it looks just more blended out and seamless. That's why you can go pretty much heavy on this side. I don't do cream blush. I don't have one that I like. I might need to try that, but you can do cream blush. All your creams first, and then your foundation over, and then your powders. But this way, I'm only using like a tiny bit of foundation. So I like it because it makes your products last longer. It looks really nice, huh? So you can go as heavy as you want so it still shows through and it won't look bad. So yeah, that's how it looks. Honestly, you can just like go in between too of wherever there's no contour or no concealer, and you can do it that way too, and then just lightly whatever's left go over the bronzer if it's like too much looking. And so that's just like the trick to the whole look. It just looks really natural and seamless, blended out, not too much work, and you're not using an overabundance of like product of anything. Instead of like going over, like you apply your foundation, then your concealer, which you already are putting over foundation, and then your bronzer, and you're putting like that. It's like 3 different layers, and with this you're kind of just making it like 1 layer. So yeah. Now that we finished, well, I still need to like powder everything, but I'm gonna do that after my eyes. Sure. Let's zoom back in. Okay, so I'm taking that same like first color, the peachy color, and we're gonna run that right along the lower lash line. And I want a really smoked out under eye. The lighting changes is because, once again, in my other videos I'm pretty sure I've mentioned, but I like to use natural lighting instead of like artificial lighting. Like it's the most flattering and like true to color. Okay, now I'm going to take a little flat liner brush, and we're going to take the raspberry color. I want to run it right up against the lash line, the lower lash line, and connect it to the top. It's coming together. I can't really talk while I'm doing this, so let's wait. Anyways, now I'm taking the Hourglass powder, veil powder, I don't know what the hell it's called, and I'm just gonna set everywhere. So what else can I talk about? What else has been on my mind? I don't really know what else has been on my mind. I think I'm just gonna finish with my makeup because I have to go and do homecoming makeup today. So I think I just need to kind of zip through this. So we'll just finish this just talking about the makeup. So now I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in Island Ting. This is my favorite right now. Actually, that is one thing that I want to talk about. I'm gonna link her video down below about the whole base technique and stuff. She's not the first. Who are you calling? Anyways, she's not the first person to come up with it, but I just watched hers and I like hers because she has a really cool outtake on like makeup and stuff and whatever. But I've been it's been on my mind a lot, and like I'm honestly practicing it too, not just like thinking about it. But like I get so annoyed with all these brands coming out with so much product because it makes a lot of people, including myself, it makes a lot of people want to like buy them, and you go broke like that. There's so many brands that come out with like so many different palettes or collections or whatever all the time. It's like so much product that they're pushing out, and it's kind of annoying because it doesn't even give you the time to go through what you just recently bought. Like you're already moving on to the next thing, and that's kind of annoying to me because you're wasting money. A lot of it is you probably already have something like it in your collection, and it's just like a waste of money. And that's why I don't really care to do like reviews or first impressions anymore. Not that I've done a lot recently, but like I don't plan to do anything like that unless it's something that I genuinely want, but not just for the sake of making a video, because that's just a waste of money to me. And what I'm trying to do now is just use up what I have, and when I finally need to buy something, then I'll go ahead and buy it. But before then, no, I won't. Like I'm not just gonna sit there and buy and buy and buy when a lot of it is the same thing. So that's my outtake on that. And I know a lot of like normal people, which I consider myself a normal person, don't have the money to be constantly buying and buying and buying. And who wants to do that? You got other stuff. People got kids, they got family, they got bills. I think it's just a waste of money to be constantly buying makeup when you already have so much. And to have like such a huge collection, it just seems stupid to me because a lot of the times, a lot of the product will go to waste because they do have expiration dates. So yeah, speaking of which, I think I'm going to do a makeup declutter because I need to go through my makeup again and see what I want and don't want and what's expired and whatnot. So I think I'll do that. Let me know if y'all would like to see something like that in my videos, so I can do that, because I like watching makeup declutters and seeing what people keep and what people don't. Okay, I need blush and highlighter, so I'm gonna go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm using the Dior Skin Nude Air in 001. Looks like this is one of my favorites. I think I got it last year. I haven't done like a dramatic look like this, and this could be even more dramatic, but I haven't done like a look like this in forever, just because I'm more on the go. Just use bronzer as my eyeshadow, you know, do all that really quickly, so don't have the time for anything else. If you hear crinkling, it's because she's literally under the tripod right now. Hope she doesn't knock this over, and she's messing with one of her toys. And then I'm taking one of my palettes, one of my my blush palettes that I have. Most of these are Makeup Geek, some of them are MAC, but I'm gonna take, what color? I'm just gonna take this one because peach is always a good color to go with on skin tone. For any skin tone, I mean, any look. Just like that. So I'm going to put on some mascara, and then we're going to move on to the lips. I don't need to record me doing mascara because it's basic. Okay, so for lips, we're doing Hunty from Jeffree Star, and then we're doing a lip liner Strip Down from MAC. It's my favorite one. I actually just got some Kim K one, and then I got a couple Kim K, or KKW Beauty, my bad. I think two lipsticks and a lip liner, but they're in my car and I don't want to go in and get them, so we're just gonna do this. I really like that with this. I really love this. This is probably one of my favorite nudes from him, and the formula too is my favorite. I don't know if I mentioned this on this channel, but his formulas are my favorite, and these are probably some of the best ones. I think I have I'm Nude, Celebrity Skin. Like, those are such good nudes. I am obsessed with them, but love this. So there is the makeup look. Don't y'all love my baby hairs? They're slowly growing out. Having a child just really takes a number on you. So I'm gonna fix my hair, then we're gonna get back, finish up this video. Alright, so I just put my hair in a new ponytail because I can't be bothered to do anything with it. But here's the look, guys. I actually really like it. I feel so good looking all glammed up and dramatic, and just, I don't like the phrase, but you know, my face is beat right now. Looks good. Cheekbone looking high. I feel good. I feel like I look like a MILF. What do y'all think? So yeah, I think so. That pretty much wraps up this video. Pretty much talked about some random stuff in this video. If you like to see more videos like this, like just chit chat or more casual ones where I'm not going too in depth with like the details of my makeup and what I'm doing, I'm just talking about, you know, subjects and stuff like that, then give it a thumbs up. Or if you want to see more makeup videos, I can do just straight up makeup tutorial where I actually explain what I'm doing and all that. Just give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you'd like to see, or you know, if you follow me on Instagram, tag me in some looks you would want me to recreate and whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging this weekend. I'm gonna be trying to do some batch work where I film a few videos, that way I can have them up and not go so long without posting a video. This girl, mom life, I swear. She's why it makes it so hard for me to film a video and actually put it up and everything. So, but yeah, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the little notification bell, that way you're alerted every time I upload a new video. I know you haven't been getting alerted if you do have that on, because I haven't been posting, but I'm gonna get better. I feel like I say this every video, but I'm gonna try. Okay, y'all liking my video and commenting, or on Instagram or any of my socials, like what y'all want to see. That will definitely help motivate me and make sure I get this shit done. So yeah, other than that, I will see y'all in my next video.